I'm doing this video about this brand new Submariner, no date, that I just bought, um, brand spanking new. And I wanted to, there's all kinds of videos about what it has, the features. Everybody knows about the ceramic, everybody knows about the glide lock. I'm not going to go through that. What I am going to go through is some some point of view of mine about the whole process. If you're watching this video, you're a watch fan. Why in the world would you be looking at this if you weren't a fan of watches? I knew I was a fan of watches from the time I was in middle school. And actually, when I was in middle school, my first watch I bought was a Pulsar, I think, some kind of dive watch. And I just loved that look. Love that look. And I've always loved watches. And the first time that I really noticed Rolex was I was actually running a bar, and I saw this guy came in and he had this gorgeous watch on that I had no idea what it looked like. It just blew my mind, and I got a little obsessed with it. Now this is probably 20 years ago, and I always wanted one that looked like that, and I finally found out what it was. Of course, Rolex Submariner. And I started saving up, and I knew that someday, I would go ahead and splurge and get one, even though I thought at the time, boy, that's really ridiculous to spend that much money on a watch. But really, it's not a timepiece. I mean, it is a timepiece, but really, it's something of beauty. It's a piece of jewelry that is just gorgeous. And again, if you're looking at this video, you know what I'm talking about. For me, this rang my bell. The look of the Rolex Submariner, and this is the older version without the that I fell in love with originally. It was a date model that I fell in love with. It was not the ceramic, and I always had in my head that I was going to get one. I saved up forever and ever, seems like. And in my head, I was planning on getting a date model. And everybody knows from all the other videos, um, this is really the original Submariner, without the recent upgrades, the ceramic, but without the date was the original. And I always thought, why would you want that? Why? I mean, it's all about the date. Until I went into the AD authorized dealer and tried them on, and I tried on the date, and of course it was gorgeous, and I never even considered the non-date. Just went in my head until I put it on, and then I put it on, and that really kind of solved it for me. The other pieces, and I went on to the Rolex forum, which is a great place to learn a lot about these watches. If you're gonna spend that kind of money on something, you should know about it. Somebody said on there, and I didn't come up with it myself, but it's obviously a Rolex. I mean, it's obviously a Rolex. From a distance, you can see it's a Rolex, and it says Rolex, but it doesn't scream Rolex. And I think that's really more of my personality. I like it a little bit more subtle. I love the look of the date. I really do. But I kind of like that this is slightly different. This is slightly understated. I also have in my head, I like not thinking about dealing with the date. I've got another watch, a junker that has the date on there, and every other month you got to change it. And I think I don't know. I don't know that there's any reason for this, but over time, if there's less of a complication in the mechanics of it, would it be a little bit more reliable? I don't know. Nobody says that, but it's just in my head. And really, when you're buying a piece like this, whatever's in your head is what it's all about. Because again, you're not buying this to keep time. You're buying it because it's something you like. It's something that is a thing of beauty. So that was in my head as far as which one to get. And when I put this one on, it just really was eye-opening. One thing also that I will tell you, I'm assuming if you are watching this video, you don't own a Rolex. You don't have this Submariner. Maybe you own a ton of Rolexes, but you don't have a Submariner. One thing that's amazing to me, and I didn't really realize this, the Cerakote bezel, it really looks black in the video, but when you put it on, it really has like a gray sheen. It is shiny. It doesn't video. I've seen there's some killer videos out there. I think that, I don't know what the quality of this will be, but I hope it looks good when you're watching it. But when you put it on, it's a different deal. And I have not seen a video that really captures that. The other thing is that when driving home from the dealer, of course I'm wearing it, sporting it. Go through a tunnel, and the blue loom is gorgeous. I mean, it just lights up. It really is amazing. The quality of this is truly remarkable, and none of the videos really capture it. The feel of it. Of course, I still have the stickers on, which I'm going to take off in a minute. But the feel and the quality of it is just amazing. I removed a link. It was a little too big, and even with that glide lock deal, it's brand new. I don't even know where it is from looking at this through the camera. But even with that all the way down, I needed to remove one link. And when you remove the link, the quality of the link is stunning. I mean, it's polished. Why would they? I mean, it's just remarkable, the quality of it. And this is truly a thing of beauty that it obviously, again, if you're watching the video, you get it. And I will say that if you're watching the video, you need to go try one on, or rather, don't try one on. Because if you try one on, you're going to definitely want it. And if you're an impulse buyer, I'm not an impulse buyer, but man, I tell you, when I tried it on, it got my heart going. It's that amazing to see in real life, not under the lights at the jeweler, but on your wrist. It is really amazing. So finally, I'm going to do what I think everybody should get to do, and I've always wanted to do this. I'm going to peel off the stickers of a brand new Rolex, and very exciting to do so. And I'm going to keep them because I'm a goofball, and I'm going to keep this in the box. And isn't that weird? Isn't that silly? But it's an amazing thing to do. The steel on this really is incredible. I mean, what? That's stainless steel. 904L, everybody knows that. And it really is just an amazing thing. So I'm going to peel these stickers off here. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you get to share, that you will, if you haven't already, if this is something you've never done. I'm really enjoying it. This is my first Rolex, so of course I'm going a little mad with it, and it's so exciting to finally, having been obsessed with these for a long time, it's fantastic to finally own one. And if you don't have one and you want one, I certainly hope that you have it as well. And actually, one more thing that I just thought of is something that I thought about is, as I kind of guilt myself and bemoan these purchases, is, can I really justify this? And no, you can't really justify it. It's something you want. And I work long hours. I work like a dog, and I saved up. And so as I'm working like a dog in the future, as days go by, I am going to be looking at this watch thinking, this is the part, this is just I guess a congratulations on doing all right and getting the job done and working long hours. And as you're working those long hours, if you can look down at a thing of beauty, it's going to tell you, it's going to say back to you, this is why you're working Saturday, Sunday. This is why you're working in the middle of the night. Just look down at this stinking watch you just paid a fortune for. And to me, that definitely says it all. So there might be a sticker on there that I'm unaware of. I think there is a sticker on there. And I'll get that one off. And I do, again, thank you for watching. And I hope that you, if you don't have one, I hope everyone gets a chance. It's luxury. It is luxury. It's decadent. And may your cup runneth over. Submariner, non-date, love it. Thank you.